Yeah, hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. A couple of horses raced pretty well through the week that looks like they're going to be pretty hard to beat next start. What about poor little Tori's D? We took him up to Swan Hill and this is the photo finish. The difference in that was $23,000 in prize money. And I think he got 0.08 of a length, so I don't know how far that is, but it's bloody close. But anyway, he's going great, isn't he? He just keeps lining up. He's just in such a good zone, that little horse, and while they're doing that, we may as well keep racing him. Interesting, we're doing no galloping at all here at the farm with him. He's just doing just a bit of slow work and everything, and he's doing all his galloping at the races, and he's just absolutely thriving on it. Very sound, very honest. He's a genuine 1,000 metre horse, that horse, and he's got to keep finding 1,000 metre races for him, so he'll probably go around again next week somewhere. Elbrus will go to Ballarat on Friday. Interesting horse. He last time in he was a very, very fast horse. He was trialling up good. We thought he was going to be a really nice horse. He just went off the ball. He had a spell. He come back in and he's been terrible. He's shown nothing on the training track. His trials were average. We took him to the races and gave him one start and he went really poorly. So we just put it down that he was losing all confidence in galloping on rain-affected going. So what we've deliberately done here in the last 2 weeks is I've only really galloped him when the track here at the farm has been really firm. We've tried to firm it right up for him and galloping on him, and it seems to have really turned him around. His last 2 gallops have been very good, and so what we're going to do is take him to the synthetic track on Friday, where the surface will be quite firm compared to the rain-affected going he's been galloping on. So really keen to take him there. His work in the last week is good enough to be really competitive and run a place in that sort of race, and he'll be a million to one. But if he takes to the races on Friday, his work through the week, he can finish around about the placings, and if he does that, that'll be a major improvement to what he's been showing us this time in, because he's just been going terrible. But he's been healthy, he's sound, we got no issues with him. We just think that on the rain affected going, he's an absolute duffer. So that's Elbrus at Ballarat Friday. Belmia, I got her in at Seymour on Sunday. I'll just see what the field is like and what her blood will come. We'll get a blood count taken from her today. Look, you know, Belmia, she's been slow out of the gates, and she's galloping up great here. Her trial was nice and strong, but once again was slow into stride. She's just really difficult. So what we're going to do, we sort of had a bit of an idea that she may have just been galloping up through the week and it was hurting her. So we've deliberately just got her fit, and now I've backed right off her, and she's very, very fresh. So she'll go to the races on Sunday, probably underdone, in fact quite underdone, but we're hoping that just mentally she's going to be really fresh, and it'll just get her to begin better. And once she starts learning to begin better, hopefully she'll knock up winning races. Like she won in town last time in, but once again was just slow out of the gate. So yeah, it's just one of those things that we're deliberately not going to leave anything on the training track. We're going to do all her galloping at the races, which may be her first 2 starts. She may just knock up a little bit and feel it a little bit, but hopefully she'll get confidence in jumping out of the gates, and once she does that, well then she's obviously a genuine city grade horse. That's Belmia at Seymour on Sunday. Chapeau goes to Seymour on Sunday, 1,000 metres. This is a very, very fast horse. He's like an absolute rocket, this horse. He's had surgery. He had 1 start and he actually knocked his leg badly and he chipped a fetlock. So he's had surgery. He's on his way back, and he's in great order. He's only had the 1 trial, which worries me a bit. I'd like to have probably put 2, because he's had such a big break. He's had, I'd love to have got another trial under his belt. But anyway, if he draws a gate on the weekend, we'll run him. I'll just wait till the fields come out. But if he draws a terrible gate and it looks to be a heap of speed inside him, we might just take him back to the trials and give him 1 more jump out. But he's in very good order. I'm wrapped with the way he's come through his operation. His track work here is very good. This is a proper horse. He's a beautiful horse, and very fast. He'll make it to a good standard of racing. But he's got to. He's had 1 start and he's run last. That's the end of the day. But he unfortunately broke down when he did it. So that's Chapeau at Seymour on Sunday. Come Along Jeffrey kicks off his preparation on Sunday. 1,000 metres Seymour, belt him out of the gates and let him rip. He's going really well. Galloped up like a rocket this morning, pretty happy with him. And I think he's as healthy as we've had him in his whole career. So coming into wet tracks, Jeffrey loves the wet tracks. 1,000 metres first up, might be a tad bit short, but he's very fresh, and he'll be really competitive at a big price again. So that's Come Along Jeffrey at Seymour on Sunday. Little Miss Gutser kicks off her prep on Sunday. 1,200 metres around Seymour should be perfect for her. Track work's very good. She's eating good. She's sound, so she's going to have another good prep, no doubt. She's just a bit dull in the coat, so I know she's not sort of at her best yet. She normally, no matter how many times I get this thing going really good first up, she just takes a run. She's done it her whole life, so I'm expecting her to go up there on Sunday, go really well, but she does always tend to just need that one run. So I've been caught with her before thinking she's absolutely flying, and she's took that one run and then she's won second up. So, but she's in good order. Her track work can't possibly be any better. And as I said, she's still a little bit dull in the coat. So just looking at her, you'd probably think she's one run short. So that's Little Miss Gutser on Sunday at Seymour. Look, I've got Lulu's Choice in at Seymour Sunday. I'm not sure if I'll take her up to the 1,200. The race is a good race for her, but I'm not sold 1,200. She's an interesting horse that she just we scoped her the other day and she just had a heap of mud down her throat after she raced, and we watched the race live and thought, gee, she was disappointing, but then after the race, the vet scoped her and she had like mud down her throat. Actually, when they put the scope down her nose, they actually had to push a bit of mud out of the way up, which was sitting right up inside her nose here, obviously. I've got her in there, 1,200 metres. I'm not sold she's a 1,200 metre horse, but I think there's an 1,100 maybe at Wangaratta next Thursday that might be a better race, but I'll have a good talk to the owners and see what they reckon. But at the moment, I'm going to accept with her, and we'll just see how she is. Might do a bit of pace work with her in the morning. If she looks like she's looking for the 1,200, we'll go there. If not, we might just wait 4 or 5 days. That's Lulu's Choice. Our little pocket rocket here, little Tori's D. Look, I'm going to nominate him for Sandown Wednesdays, 1,000 metre 70 there. That should just suit this horse absolutely down to the ground. He's just bounced through that last run again. They're interesting, these horses, when they're just lovely and sound. They're so healthy. They've got zero issues. You don't leave it on the training track here. You just make sure they do all their galloping at the races, and they go to the races every 10 days or so. So he raced last Sunday and he'll race again next Wednesday, so he'll have nice 10 days between runs. And I've got absolutely no reason to think he won't run as good as he has been. So that's Tori's D at Sandown on Wednesday. That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. No horse of the week this week. James is taking Champagne Sabre up to Echuca today. He had to leave very early this morning, so hopefully he goes well today. Goes up to the 2,100, should suit him. A couple of smarties in the race, but I think he's going all right, so he can certainly run a place up there, I think. So fingers crossed he goes well. Busy day, busy weeks, plenty of horses racing. A couple of really nice 3-year-olds are sort of going to step out in the next week. This filly, I might take her, horse called Champagne Doctor. Really like her. She's a lovely filly, homebred. But she looks like got plenty of ability. She might go to Wangaratta next Thursday, I think, and maybe even Hell of a Storm might even run next Thursday as well. So a couple of those sort of horses that won't feature on the video this week, but certainly keep an eye out for them. Both of them are sort of really nice horses. Sunday, busy day, plenty of runners and plenty of good sort of chances. We should be really busy in the next month or so, and you can see the sort of horses we've got some of our better horses coming through. So hopefully we've timed it right so that these nice 3-year-olds are going to race, sort of do a fair bit of city racing sort of in the off season where prize money's still the same, and the racing's not quite as strong before the spring horses come through. So, but I'd be following the stable because I think most of these horses we're going to take to the races are all going well. And if they get a half a luck in running, they'll be all competitive. Until next week, see you later.